conversation around the importance of vaccinations has increased, especially in schools and playgrounds. We saw the worst measles outbreak in decades. This is deeply personal. I think for all of us, you do not have to have a child for this to impact you. Many people say religion is part of why they don't vaccinate. Others are driven by a distrust of big pharma. And some others just say they still want more answers as it relates to autism.
Like the lady just trying to get some money, or do y'all vaccinate? How y'all feel about this?
So today, we're going to do what we do best here. Let's talk about it. My next guests are two moms who are part of this conversation. Janine quit her job to homeschool her son, Andrew, after New York State repealed religious exemptions for vaccinations. New York, fifth state to repeal religious exemption. Right now, a group of parents are headed to the state capitol here in New York to try and challenge this. You decided that your child could not attend school if it meant, public school, if it meant vaccinating him.
So I did not decide that. The government decided that for us when they took away our right to an education and my children's right to an education by repealing the religious exemption on June 13th.
But the government gave you a choice.
The government gave us a choice.
Just like they do with seatbelts, just like they do with you can get a ticket. Your choice is not to buckle up, but the decision and the consequence is a ticket. So the consequence of your decision was ultimately having to homeschool.
Right. We would never comply to what they were asking us to comply to.
We were in a playground with a runny nose right now, visibly suffering from a cold. I think any person in here would say, oh, he's sick. Let me stay away from him. With vaccines, we can't see the symptoms until it manifests. And by then, it's deadly, right?
No.
The deadliest outbreak. And
there was no one died from the measles. So there were
by the numbers right now, I believe we had some 200,000 cases reported. I'll have to get the exact figure because I'm a journalist and I want to be armed with the facts.
Yeah.
I'm not a scientist.
Right.
I'm supposed to stand up here, but I can't look at him like this and have this debate around him when I know my son is around the corner and I wouldn't want him to hug him because I don't want my son, based on science, to be exposed to an unvaccinated child. This is a part of why we brought in Abby. And this is not to judge him. And I actually, you know what? I'm going to get you to leave here because I don't want to have this conversation in front of him.
Why do vaccine manufacturers, as of 1986, have zero liability? Do you know what that means? It means they can't be sued. If the product was so good and they stood behind it, why can't they be sued for damages? The vaccine court has paid $4.1 billion.